Hello, Maurieo Vlogs number 336, jerky. Hello, welcome. Well, tonight, folks, you're in for a treat. I'm going to talk to you, tell you one of my favourite stories about my favourite person, me. So one night I was driving home from work. It was quite late, so I knew that I had to fend for myself and get my own tea. Now, well, dinner. Yeah, and so I thought, oh, well, I'll get a few snacks on the way home. And so I went into the supermarket and bought a few things. Now, at this time, there'd been quite a lot of ads around for this thing called mountain beef jerky. Mountain beef jerky was everywhere, and I thought, oh, I must try this mountain beef jerky and see what it's like, give it a go. So I went into the supermarket, and I got various items, a bar of chocolate and some things that I could eat, some mountain beef jerky and a bag of sweets or something and a packet of biscuits, just little things that I could nibble on the way home. Piece of fruit maybe, just to make people think that I'm a healthy eater. I don't know whether I did or not. Anyway, so I put all these things on the seat in the car and started to drive home. It was quite a way. I can't remember whether I was an hour or so or half an hour away from home. And I would, just as I was driving along, open the packet and eat something. And then finally, I came to this mountain beef jerky. Now, it was at night time, so I was driving home and just having things in my lap and driving as I do. I don't know whether you do. It's probably very unsafe. But anyway, came to the mountain beef jerky and I opened the packet and had it there on my lap, and I was eating away the jerky, and I came to this sachet. Now, sachet, oh, okay, must be some sort of flavouring. So I ripped open the sachet and poured it all over the mountain beef jerky and started eating what was left. Oh, Jesus. Tastes like dirt. Oh, golly. Well, it must be how it is. It's sort of not really. And then I was using the jerky because it was sort of quite moistish to get all the last little bits of the flavouring sachet. And it wasn't quite to my taste, I have to say. So, I made my way home and obviously had formed my opinion about my jerky. So I got home and I went to get everything out of the car and all the packets and that. I thought I'll put them in the rubbish, and there was this sachet, the flavouring sachet, except it had written on it, "Do not eat." It was in fact what they call the desiccant. It was in the mountain beef jerky to soak up any moisture and to stop the thing getting. Do not eat. The kids, I think from memory, my wife wasn't home. It was just the kids were at home for some reason. She might have been away in Australia or something. That's why I was getting tea, or I can't remember. And the kids were very worried, very worried. They were going to ring the poison centre and all sorts of things. But I weathered. I woke up in the morning and I was all good. There was nothing there. So that was my experience with mountain beef jerky and the flavour sachet. So I guess the moral of the story is never eat in the dark. Don't eat in the dark while you're driving home, because you might not know exactly what you're eating. So this is one of many stories of things. My proclivities are that if I find something in the nature of food, I will put it in my mouth. And I have a few other stories along these lines. Some of them I've already pre-recorded and other YouTube areas, but I may regurgitate them and just make them, embellish them that little much more now they're that much older. So that's my story about mountain beef jerky. Don't eat in the dark. Or make sure you know what you're eating if you are eating in the dark. Now today's background is this guy here. I wonder what his relationship is to today's theme. So who's the actor and what movie is he from? You might even go so far as to say his name in the movie. Now yesterday's guy here, seen here holding up one of those damned loyalty cards. This is Ed Sheeran coming to New Zealand for a concert sometime soon. And WT got that one, was the first in with Ed Sheeran. So well done. So just back to today's background. This guy here, who is he? What's the movie? What part's he playing? You know the drill. All good. So thanks to everybody who's liked and subscribed and commented and watched the videos and all of those things. You're all bloody marvellous. Hope you got a bit of a laugh at my expense, enjoyed my story, got a bit of a laugh, and learnt not to eat shit in the dark, basically. Yes. Oh well, I survived. All good. Cheers. See you